Alright, so here goes nothing and everything if this goes well. So I want to start a bit of a blogging situation to kind of just like share my journey. One of the reasons I'm doing this, actually the most important reason I'm doing this, is because I've been inspired. I've been inspired by my two sisters first, Refilo and Mbumi. They're quite big on sharing one story and just using your testimony to help people become, to help people grow. And secondly, I've also been inspired by my other sisters, just over 1 million of them, the O Pioneers. We just started a WhatsApp group because we wanted to connect with each other and just share with each other and support and be there for each other the best way we know how. So one of the things that we were actually doing today was sharing each other's stories, sharing our stories and just updating each other on how's life, how you've been since we all graduated in 2011 and that sort of thing. So what I want to do is I want to every once in a while post up a video to just share my story. Okay, so now my journey has been a tricky one, an interesting one, but tricky. But at the same time also filled with a lot of growth and eventually just a lot of peace, just a lot of calm and a lot of peace. The reason I'm saying this is because I need to give a disclaimer that it's gonna get really sad at some point. It's gonna get really traumatizing at some point, but the aim of this is not to get people to feel sorry for me, but rather to learn from my story. I believe that we can all learn from each other's mistakes. We don't have to learn from our own mistakes. Sometimes learning from mistakes meaning just, by the way, I don't know where I'm looking. I think that is the right way, or I'm not sure. So I'm gonna turn this way and hopefully I'm looking at the right angle and you can see my face properly. So like I was saying, I believe that we can all, I'm very confused. Also, I think I need a proper camera. But anyway, one day when I'm a big girl and I have money to buy a proper camera. So what was I saying? Yeah, we can learn from each other's mistakes. You don't have to learn from our own mistakes necessarily. So I'm gonna call this new vlogging situation from hoe to whole. Reason being is there was a point when I was really broken and I grew from that over time. Obviously, it's not something that happened overnight and I was just completely healed and everything was great. But like I said earlier, I've gotten to a point where I'm at peace, man. Everything makes sense, everything feels aligned. So this is basically sharing a testimony. I'm gonna upload the next video just to share the very first part so you understand. Like I said earlier, I'm gonna keep on uploading videos every week just so you guys understand how the journey has developed from my 18-year-old self. That's where I'm going to take it from. I don't want to go too far back. There will be moments where I link up stories so you can understand where some things come from, but I'm not going to spend too much time going anywhere beyond when I was 18. So yeah, I hope that we really, really work this walk. Yo guys, English. I really, really hope that we walk through this journey together. And like I said, man, I hope that you can learn from my mistakes and not necessarily your own. Until next time. Bye. Chowsies.